Can you hear me? Testing. Hello. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food. Now it's time to feast. Yay! Oh, it's low. Okay. How is this audio? All right, I got my food. Um, so do we want to talk about the Avatar: Last Airbender movie scene leak, or do we want to talk about the Hunger Games movie? Oh, it's better. Okay, good. I I really wanted a wrap. Wait, hang on. Why is my model being still? Come on, model. Wake up. Wake up. Okay. Alright, good. Yeah. I got a wrap and some chips. It's a veggie wrap. I normally don't order food, but decided to today. Let's try it. really good. Eating ASMR. Sorry. It's very refreshing. So I woke up and I saw that the Hunger Games trailer had been posted. The new Sunrise on the Reaping trailer. And I know we had gotten like a teaser before with a couple of glimpses of the characters, but this one was like a legit, legit preview. Mm. Um, and it looked really cool. Like all the we got to see more characters. We got to hear Hamish speak. Oh, and his confrontation with President Snow was interesting. Um, I love Hamish's hair in the beginning. Before he had to get it cut. It looked really nice. Um, so far the casting I'm most excited about is Maisie Lee. McKenna Grace as Maisie Lee. I love her songs, and I like her acting career, so I'm just really excited to see her in this role because it involves both singing and acting. What do y'all think? I also am excited because the movie is something I want to see, and because it's so popular, it would definitely be audio described, which is cool. I really enjoyed the book. I actually think that it's one of my favorites. I mean, I enjoyed all the books. Um, but I think in terms of books, Hunger Games and Sunrise are my favorites. Like the Hunger Games, the first book. The first book, I mean. The Hunger Games and Sunrise Over the Reaping. Or Sunrise on the Reaping. Um, and then probably Catching Fire and Mockingjay next. And then Songbirds. Oh no, tour. You've only seen the first two movies? No. um, I mean I think they're good. uh, so I would say definitely watch Mockingjay, part one and two. Um, at least. Um, and then I see that if you wanted, you could skip out of Songbirds and Snakes. You'll miss a little bit of the lore and some of the backstory behind like Snow's confrontation with Hamish. But I think you would still enjoy Sunrise. Yeah, actually, I loved Hamish in Sunrise. He's such a sweetheart. um, my model shows when I eat. It's kind of cute. I also have a headset with ears on it, so I'm very like my model today. Like very similar to my model today. Let's see. The the what am I trying to say? There was also a leaked scene from Avatar. No spoilers, but I did listen to that. I very much enjoy um new Avatar content. Okay, let's try these chips. It says they're baked Lay's. Mm, mm, that's good. Um, my model is technically a wolf, but I mean, it does look like a cat. So, cat wolf, I guess. Um, for my lore, um, I used to be a non-human creature, wolf probably. Um, although you can call me a cat if you want. So I used to be not human, and I met a mysterious benefactor who you'll meet one day, hopefully. Um, who gave me a human form and voice, which is very nice of them. So yeah, now I have these ears, and then my headset has cat ears for sure. But I mean they're not very detailed, so I guess it could also be wolf ears. I understand life happens and it's hard to watch movies sometimes or to keep up with them. um, but I definitely suggest I definitely suggest watching those if you have time. It would probably help with my model if I had a tail. Might need a tail. Then when I'm happy, I can have a tail to wag. With the new Avatar content, I, I was uncertain about when the Aang movie was gonna come out. Uh, it looks like October or November of this year, and if there's content to leak, uh, that means that the movie's probably almost done. So excited to see it. Oh, thank you. I would love to figure out how to incorporate my lore more into my videos. Um, but I really want to make like a described animation, something something interesting, or maybe I could do like a comic that has image descriptions. Maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a video. Or I guess I could do some type of soundscaping storytelling. So like a podcast type thing for my lore. Until then, you'll just get random breadcrumbs and streams. Because it's kind of ironic that I'm a wolf VTuber and I'm a vegetarian. um, is the Avatar Aang movie going to be on Nickelodeon? No. Well, kind of. It's going to be on Paramount Plus, which is their streaming app. Um, but mm, you'll probably be able to find it in other ways if you need to. I also posted a video where I described the adult adult gangs outfits and character designs. It's on my channel. If you haven't seen that yet, tuber. I hope that my channel's still relatively accessible. I try to incorporate image descriptions and descriptions in my videos um, for the non-visual people or the people who are just listening to it like a podcast, which is fair. That's usually how I watch Iron Mouse streams. Podcast vibes. You'll find a way. Yeah. But one thing I am happy about with it being on a streaming service like Paramount Plus, hopefully that means it will be described, audio described. And then if it goes away from Paramount or goes somewhere else across the seven seas, hopefully it will maintain audio description. I also hope there will be more merch. I want merch. We need new Avatar merch. I know we have things like the cookbook and like of course a bunch of fan made stuff, but I also want official merch. Tuber, are you eating anything? Does chat have any snacks? I hope you do. That was good. Enjoyed that. If I had more food, I'd call this a mukbang. Although technically it is a mukbang since mukbang means like together eating together. So we're eating together. I don't think it turned into a eating a lot competition until the West it entered into the Western space. Oh, you just say ramen, good. Um, yeah, I just realized that hearing eating and talking about food might make people really hungry. um, I'd love to have a detailed map of the Avatar world. Yes, yes, that would be really cool. Really cool. Um, I would really enjoy that too. Oh, you need to catch up on my videos. Yes. No, take your time. They're not going anywhere. they'll still be here. And I post frequently. I post like every day, so it's usually something to watch. But I really appreciate you joining my stream and chatting with me. It's been really nice. And I'm very fortunate to have people that join my stream, especially so early in my VTubing career. Typically, you started with 0, and I have yet to have that experience. So, very happy that I have someone to chat with. I also saw the the new Spider-Man trailer, brand new day. Um, I didn't know there was gonna be a new one because I guess I thought after No Way Home, it would just be like, that's the end. Sad. That's the end. uh, but apparently we're getting more, which I'm happy about. Um, I'm also so I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the trailer, and I'm really looking forward to that movie. I really like Tom Holland. I so far I've liked all the three Spider-Man actors. I think my favorite is Andrew Garfield, but I really like Tom Holland as well. Maybe I just have a thing for British people. I don't know. Um, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I've also been rewatching the Spider-Man show, which is Spider-Man 2017. Kind of a generic title, but it's there. Um, and in that, uh, Harry and Peter are very shippable. Um, yeah, they say stuff like you're my best friend and look into each other's eyes and have angsty moments. Like, how can you ship anything else? Um, I'm not the only one who thinks that apparently, so I'm very validated by that. Um, and I know that this show, Spider-Man 2017, is not the most well liked show out of all the Spider-Man shows, but I really enjoy it, especially because of the relationship between Harry and Peter is very nice and interesting. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad that you can be here during the streams. It's awesome. Oh, chat says need to rewatch all the Spider-Man movies. They're really good. Yes, yes, I really enjoy them. They each have something special. I think each have something special, and um, unlike with Batman, I'm not quite as familiar with the Spider-Man comics and lore, so I still get to enjoy it without being disappointed because something wasn't included or whatever. Um, but with Batman, I I know more about Batman and the lore, and I still think my favorites are probably with Batman probably The Dark Knight and um Batman the animated series and the new animated series as well. They were in from the 90s. Um, that is my favorite version of Harley Quinn. I also love we get to see more of the Robins. So I think it was Dick Grayson and Tim Drake. That was really cool. Um, I would like to see more of the Robins in live action movies. They've been kind of avoiding them. And as for Suicide Squad, I loved Harley Quinn in that. She was perfect. I really liked her. She's very fun and bubbly, very intelligent, very quirky, and also has a real brutal streak to her. So I thought Margot Robbie played Harley Quinn very well. I was extremely excited about that movie and seeing her in live action when it came out. Also, the soundtrack is really good. I love movie soundtracks, especially like the Hunger Games and Twilight movie soundtracks and um the Suicide Squad soundtrack. They're really good. Oh, I also saw the Batman movies with I think it's like Bad Blood and those variants. Um, it had, let's see, Dick Grayson as Nightwing, Batman, and Damian Wayne was in it. He showed up. Um, and his mom is like a deadbeat or whatever, and she was like, "Here's your son," and Bruce is like, "What?" uh, and then poor poor Dick Grayson, he you know he's like, "What the heck? Where did this kid come from?" And then Damien was like, "Let's not forget who the blood son is." Like, you bastard, you are evil. I love you. um, but no, Dick Grayson is as much Batman's son as Damian Wayne and Tim Drake and the others are. I love the Bat Fam. The Bat Fam's great. Oh, Batman is nearly a 100-year-old comic now? Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, I've only read like two of the comics. Yeah, but I was there's a lot more ways to learn about the lore, I guess, for me. Although watching some of the Spider-Man shows has helped me expand on the lore a little bit too. Like Kraven the Hunter, when that movie came out, I was like, is Spider-Man gonna be in it? But apparently not. Also, when it comes to Spider-Man, can we talk about Madam Web? Can we talk about that? Um, I'm still very angry and disappointed that it had um two two blind characters, uh, Madam Web and Julia Carpenter. I forget what her superhero name is. Um, yeah, and neither of them were played by blind people, and very disappointed. And I don't even think they were blind in the movie. Um, which is better, I guess, in a weird way. I don't know. I was just very disappointed. I don't know what I'm more disappointed about: the fact that they're not blind, or um, the whole not blind actress thing. But I still haven't seen the movie because it doesn't even look that good anyway, and I think it would just make me mad. You know, a good Batman movie is a Killing Joke. It has Mark Hamill as the Joker, and it's an amazing movie. Yes, I have seen that. And Mark Hamill is an amazing Joker. Like his performance is impeccable. Um, both in terms of the animated series and Killing Joke and the Batman Arkham Asylum games. Kevin Conroy was really good too. Really amazing too. Iconic. And he was like the first, he was actually the first Batman to provide a distinct voice for Bruce Wayne versus Batman, which of course carried over into things like The Dark Knight. So yeah, absolutely loved the Joker and the Killing Joke, and Mark Hamill's performance, just all around. And like his Joker laugh gives me chills. I love Mark Hamill. He said the voice, the Joker voice hurt his throat, caused his throat pain. So I don't know how much we'll be seeing of him in the future, but he has done a few things like the games, like that he said he probably wouldn't do. So, and Kevin Conroy, I'm devastated about his death. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Um, he was iconic. Oh, movie studios don't like to think very much. No, they don't. They really don't. Jack. Oh, Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Jack Nicholson's Joker was really good. Really iconic too. And of course, Heath Ledger. There's something about the Joker as a character, I think, that brings out something really interesting and iconic in the actors that play him. I didn't really like Jared Leto as the Joker. It's kind of bland to me. Like, he didn't have any of the iconic. He didn't have the charm to him. He didn't have menace. He wasn't very menacing. I enjoyed Harley Quinn in that movie a lot, and I think she carried their scenes together. Um, but yeah, I would have preferred another Joker in that movie. Mm. Although I did enjoy the scene where he is asking her, "Would you live for me? Would you die for me?" That was a very um Harley Joker moment to me. And then of course when he pushes her into the vat, and then he ends up going to get her. That moment stood out to me. So yeah, very interesting relationship. Harley deserves better, of course, but she'll get there. I can't believe Batman is over 100 years old now. That is wild to me. Um, and I guess I can also see why it has that noir detective feel. Because it's made in 1920s, 30s, that era. That's amazing. Uh, chat, who is your favorite character in Batman? Oh, the Harley Quinn show, yeah. Um, at first I was a little bit turned off to it. It was a little more silly or humorous in nature, but I ended up actually really liking their characterization of Harley Quinn in the more like serious moments that it did have. Especially her scenes with Bruce slash Batman. Um, I think my favorite characters at Batman obviously is Harley Quinn and Dick Grayson, and then Barbara Gordon as well. I love all of them, but I think Harley Quinn, Dick Grayson, and Barbara are my favorites. Oh, first Batman comic was made in 1935. First Batmobile, and it was in color. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, interesting. So, almost 100 years old. Maybe we'll get something for the 100-year special. 100-year anniversary. Mm. Speaking of Batman, I remember seeing there was like a statue of Batman with the Bat Fam kind of hanging off of him like a um like on his arms and stuff. And it was really cute. It was a different representation of Batman. You know how he's usually very stoic and not silly or fun. But this was fun. This was a fun statue. Can't remember where I saw it. Um, and then I remember there was a comic someone made, like a fan comic of the Bat Fam, the Bat Kids doing a like snowmen, and they put their masks and stuff on the snowmen. And then the next panel showed Batman he put his cape over over all of them. It's really cute. Really cute vibes. I love the Bat Fam. Hi, Sonata. Hello. Nice to see you here. Hey, is your what is your profile picture? Welcome. Welcome. Glad you could join. If you hear noises or ASMR noises, it's because I'm eating. This is a eating and talking stream. Do you like Batman or Spider-Man? We're talking about that. Oh, hello, Mobius. Food is good, yes. Yeah. Um. Hello. Mm. I'm. I got a wrap. So I've been eating that. Now I'm eating chips. And like baked Lay's chips. I Yeah. So Bat Fam. I love them. I also watch. Ooh, uh, chat. Have y'all seen Young Justice? Did y'all watch Young Justice? If you like superheroes, I highly suggest Young Justice. The season 1 is peak. Season 2 was my least favorite, but then season 3 and 4 came back, and they're really good. But season 4 has more of the Bat family in it. Really enjoyed seeing that. Hi there, first time I'm catching one of your live streams live. Yay! Oh, I'm glad you guys love. I'm glad you all love Young Justice as well. Um, Thank you for joining my live stream live. This is very exciting. I wasn't sure about the time, but I wanted to do something kind of late afternoon, but not like evening. I would eventually like to do another Slumber Party stream in the evening and maybe make that monthly or like every other month. That'd be cool. Who's your favorite Young Justice character and why? Write an essay. I think my favorite Young Justice characters are definitely um Roy and Cheshire. Red Arrow and Cheshire. Um they're my favorite couple. I love them. And I think that they're great. I also love Kelly, was it Kelly who? Kelly Q? Who plays Cheshire. She's amazing. She also plays Karai in TMNT 2012. Her voice is very nice to listen to. So love Cheshire and Red Arrow. I love Artemis. Obviously I love Dick Grayson. Love Cowler. Love Satana. I love all of them. But I think favorites are um, Red Arrow and Cheshire and Dick Grayson. Do you mean a cartoon? I think there was also a live action recently, but I'm not sure if it's called Young Justice or something else. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sonata. I love you too. It's very sweet. Um, Young Justice is Mighty Young Justice is a cartoon that showed that it premiered in 2011, and it focuses on the sidekicks, I guess, of the older heroes like Batman and Aquaman, um, Green Arrow, that kind of thing. So it's got Roy Harper in it. It's got Dick Grayson. It's got Wally West. Got Calder in it. Calder as Aqualad. Um, so yeah. and of course bunch of other people. The team gets very big as the seasons go on, and it premiered on Cartoon Network. Um, I'm not sure where you can watch it now because I know that. Okay, it was on Netflix and then it moved to the DC streaming app and then it moved to HBO. So I'm pretty sure it's still on HBO. You can also probably rent it on YouTube to watch, which might be cheaper actually. But I highly recommend. It's a good show, just in general, and you don't have to know all the lore, I guess, of everybody, because I certainly didn't. Like I didn't know who Zatanna was. Ended up really liking her. So yeah. You might be thinking of Teen Titans, maybe? Teen Titans? Mm, Alright. Oh, HBO Max has the entire series. Good. Good, good. Yeah, definitely watch that. Aqualad and Robin, the characters in the first seasons were really good. Yes, they both have really good character arcs too. And Aqualad Calder has such a soothing voice. I don't know, I just really like him. Um, and then Robin, um, okay, Dick Grayson as Robin specifically, I love because he's so intelligent and yet he is also he's got like a goofy kind of snarky side to him, like a sarcastic side. So he's also still playing around with language, like whelmed, so whelmed, filling the aster, that kind of thing. Um, so I really enjoy that, and I still quote that to this day. I feel whelmed. Why is anyone just whelmed? Yeah, he was a very intriguing character, and also the way the adjustment he had to make between working with a big team versus working alone with Batman is very interesting as well. He's a lot younger in season one, but he's still got a bit of that maturity to him, I think. Um, and then Black Canary's in it as their. She also has a therapy license, so she provides therapy, and that was really blah, 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 refreshing to see. Refreshing to see them get therapy. Oh, I hadn't talked about Miss Martian. Hello, Megan. Um, Miss Martian is fun. She's comes across as like a very sweet, kind of one-dimensional person, but you end up seeing a lot. There's a lot to her. Um, what interesting. Mm. And Superboy, I liked him too. He went through a lot of character growth. Oh, the well bit still cracks me up. Yes, me too. Uh, Superboy had a lot of character growth, and he um, let's see. I'm trying not to get into spoilers. Um, in season one, there's a scene between Batman and Superman regarding Superboy that I really like. It gives a lot of insight into their characters, and it's also not what you would expect, I guess, knowing their personalities. So yeah, that's my plug for Young Justice. Go watch Young Justice, everybody. After the stream, of course, because the stream is important. Okay. Um. Well, if you haven't seen Young Justice, what are your favorite superhero characters? I love hearing about people's favorite superhero characters. Mine are definitely, um, in terms of superheroes specifically, Robin, specifically Dick Grayson, although I love all the Robins. So Dick Grayson, Batman, and Spider-Man. I love Peter Parker, Miles, and Gwen Stacy. So, yeah. What are your favorites? I should do some kind of superhero cosplay for my model. That'd be fun. Oh, Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man is good too. Mighty, what is your favorite superhero? Um, since you weren't sure if you saw Young Justice. I hope you all have snacks. Otherwise, I'm just like doing eating ASMR in your ear, making you hungry. Oh, you like Spider-Man? Yeah. Let's see. I love Spider-Man. I've been really enjoying learning more about other spider people in the Spider-Verse. Yes. Yes. Mobius. Yeah, I really liked learning about all of them. Um, I think the Spider-Man 2017 was really good. Also, the recent one, um, was it? Spider-Man Homecoming cartoon on Disney Plus. Um, that was good too. It also had Harry. Earlier, I was talking about how I watched Spider-Man 2017, the show, and Harry and Peter were very, very shippable. They had more chemistry than Harry and more chemistry than Peter and Mary Jane. But yeah, there's something very special about Peter Parker. Oh, Mighty says I forgot his name, but the last one that wasn't Wally from the future. Oh, but definitely also Spider-Man and Dick Grayson are among my favorites. Yes, Dick Grayson also has something special about him too. So the one, the fast guy that wasn't from the that was OMG, the fast guy that was from the future. Oh my God, what's his name? hang on, hang on. We'll figure this out. Figure it out together. The guy who's always hanging out with a Blue Beetle. Impulse. Is it Impulse? I think it's Impulse. Uh, I think his name is Bart Allen, although that could be the dad or another fast guy, another speedster. That's not Wally. Yes, you're right. Impulse. Okay, I was right. Good. I was like, I know it's something Pulse because people were calling Blue Beetle and Impulse Blue Pulse. And uh so it's like it's gotta be something Pulse, but I didn't wanna sound weird, so I looked that up. Oh, I also still need to see the Jaime Reyes film, the Blue Beetle film. Yeah, well, initially I saw a trailer and I was like, this sounds really familiar. I'm like, oh wait, it's Blue Beetle. I know. So still need to see that. Dang, keeping up with superhero movies is like really difficult, and I also feel sorry for someone who's trying to watch the MCU nowadays. Also, but I really loved WandaVision in terms of the MCU, and also Agatha All Along. Agatha All Along was really good. I love Agatha. I love Rio. I like the whole witchy aesthetic and the practical effects that they used. I also absolutely loved Joe Locke as Teen. He was great. Um, I also love how fruity it is, which makes sense because they're witches. No, so really enjoyed that show. I really want season two. I know that people were asking like, "Who is this show for?" And I'm like, "It's for me. You know, it's for me specifically. Just me." I would say that you can watch Agatha all along if you've seen WandaVision. You don't necessarily have to see WandaVision. You might be a little bit lost in terms of some of the lore, the nuance, but in the beginning. But it would still be enjoyable anyway if you like witchy shows. Oh, except about witchy. Mm. Yep, it was Bart. Bart is Impulse. Okay, good. I was like, I know there's at least three speed guys. Um, Wally, of course, Bart Allen, and someone else. Are you a Star Wars fan at all? Yes. Yes. I watched that movies later in life. Like my brother was into them in elementary and middle school. Tried to get me to watch them. But I was stubborn and didn't want to for some reason. I was probably into something else at the time. Uh, but I watched those with Van Lib in like 2015, 2016, and they were really good. Also, I mean, I enjoyed the original trilogy the most. The prequel and the most recent ones, like The Last Jedi, were fun. They were enjoyable, but not my favorites. Although, uh, I thought they were still fun to watch. Yeah. Are you all Star Wars fans or Star Trek fans? Anything? I need to finish watching Star Trek as well. There's so many things that I'm like, I'll add it to my list, and then there is no list. There's not a list. There should be a list. There should 100% be a list because I will forget, but there's no list. Oh, chat says me too. I also like the original trilogy the most. It has an old funny charm. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Um, and the way it's filmed and the colors, it was a really nice to look at. I think, and it stands out to me. Although that might be because I'm younger and used to seeing films that are um, that look a certain way, that look a certain way nowadays. But yeah, I did enjoy how in the prequels and in the new films they use some of the same transitions, like the screen swipe and the circle getting bigger between transitions to kind of I guess it was to pay homage to the original, but it was really cool. I hadn't seen a film do that before. Well, that was really nice. Chat, what is your favorite snack? Like your go-to snack? Mighty says those PowerPoint like transitions. Oh, I can't believe PowerPoint copied Star Wars. PowerPoint stole from Star Wars. But that's a good way to put it. Um, Star Trek is cool. Haven't seen much of it. Neither have I. I know there's a blind character in it, played by LeVar Burton, whom I love, so I need to watch it. But Um, I haven't yet, but I will one day. I will one day. Did you all see the new the leak, the Avatar leak? There was an Avatar, the last their Aang movie scene. The Aang movie scene came out. Apparently it was leaked, although I'm not 100% sure on that. Originally I thought it was just a preview, but from what I'm seeing online, it's a leak. It's only a short scene, and I think it served to, even though the leak, I think it does serve to drive up uh, excitement about the film. But I'm wondering if you all have seen it. It's very short, but I saw it and enjoyed it. I need more Avatar content. I love Avatar and excited for the content. We're eating good this year though. We got the Netflix season 2, which has Toph in it, which I will be reviewing. Didn't really enjoy the Netflix show as much, but that's okay because this one has Toph in it, and so it's something to look forward to. And then we have the Aang movie coming out in October or November, somewhere around there. So we have those movies, or those to look forward to. And then we also have Seven Havens, which I know there's a little bit of controversy, whatever, about that, but I personally think we haven't even seen a trailer yet, so, well, there's no reason to get up in arms about a single shot, a single still from the show. Mm. So I'm excited about that. I like any new Avatar content, and um, I also think that any show or movie is like a nice way to expand on the world, which would be really cool. I also really want them to adapt the comics and the books as movies, because if they're audio described, they'll be even more accessible. Whereas the books are pretty accessible if you listen to audiobooks, or maybe read them using Zoom technology or something. But the um, the comics are not very accessible. Just because comics in general are not accessible as as much as other media, because it's so visual and it rarely gets a one-to-one adaptation. Like you might see a movie or something based on it, but unlike a book going from print to audio format or something like that, comic books rarely get like a more accessible form. Oh, thanks for joining, Mighty. I'll see you later. I appreciate you joining. Hope you have a good night. Bed snack is toast with syrup on it and eat it like a waffle. I love that. Bye, Mighty. Thank you so much for joining, even though it's late. When your hands get all sticky from the syrup, so it's like a French toast, I guess. I like toast, but I either with butter or peanut butter. Depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on my mood. Um, Oh, eat it with a fork. Okay, that makes more sense. Why did I why did I think that eating it like a waffle meant folding it and like eating it like that with your hands? I don't know. Ignore me. What? Oh no. Yeah, I want to post a poll or something about my live streams and like what might be the best time to allow, I guess, the most people to join. Um, I sorry, adjusting my headset. I don't necessarily need to have a consistent time every week. Maybe sometimes I could move it a little bit, but I would like to have one consistent time for daytime streams and one consistent times for supper party streams. And if more people are like can't make that time or we need like another time, I'd be willing to do more streams. It's just I need to figure out what is the best time for like the most people. It's not too early or too late. the yeah, I don't know why my brain was like, how would you eat it with? Why my brain thought eating it like a waffle meant eating it with your hands, even though I eat waffles with forks. I would love to say it's late and that's why I'm like this, but no, it's it's not. Um, Mobius says you're doing the best you can. It's okay. I don't work. My schedule is fairly open. Good, good, good. I'm glad. So I'll try to. As long as some people can join, I'm happy. And then of course there's always the VOD later. Um, but if the VOD is ever corrupted or like something like that, it's a little bit um easier to know when most people can't join. Oh, um, do I have a fan server on Discord? Yes, it's for my sensitivity reading, but it's pretty much a place where anybody can join and talk. So let me. Tuber, can you ask me that on like another comment or something? So I'll remember after this stream. Just comment on a video asking about my Discord. Um, and I'll remember, and I think I'll reply to your comment and probably post a make a post with the link. So the Discord is a small space where I have a couple people on there already. We can talk about writing, reading. We can talk about videos. We can talk about things that we like. We can talk about blind characters and blind accessibility, that kind of thing. So I would appreciate it if you would all join. Oh, thank you, Tuber. Yeah, thank you for asking because I keep meaning to post it and then I keep forgetting. Yeah, so my Discord is available if you want to talk to me. You can always just drop a comment, and I'll comment back, or join my streams if possible. I kind of miss when YouTube had. Okay, I'm old enough to remember when YouTube had a message feature. I guess now we can just use Discord, but it's it was a lot easier back then to just message someone, be like, "Hey, what's up?" Um, but they got rid of it for some reason. But nowadays, if you want to talk to someone and they don't have a Discord, um, it's really hard to do that. So my Discord is open. You can talk to me in the Discord itself, or you can add me and message me on there as like a private message. So really nice way to keep in touch with you all outside of interacting with streams. Um, I really want to do. Oh, I'll comment on something after the stream. Okay, thank you. Perfect. I also really want to do slumber party streams. I did one. I think Tuber joined last time. It's just a slumber party on my channel, and or pajama party, something like that. And I want to do one either roughly once a month, maybe every other month to start. And it would be a theme, a certain theme. So maybe like childhood nostalgia or something like that as a theme. We would watch something, then we'd have like a snack section, and then something like chatting or games, and then we'd have a wind down section where we, I guess, go to sleep. Something to wind down before we log out and go to sleep. Uh, that I want it to be a little bit later for me, but I'll also make a post about like what would be a late-ish time for you, but not like ridiculously late. So early evening kind of thing. I think it'd be fun. If there's anything else you all want to see from me, let me know, and I might make it. I would like to stream more games, but it's very challenging to stream games because I tried it with Peak. I tried it with even just making a video with Hellblade, but both of them ended up being very laggy and extremely time consuming to make, unfortunately. Um, so I don't know if streaming games is going to be a possibility for me, and then maybe I could pre recording capture games. But even that was quite laggy. But I might try Animal Crossing or something and see how that is, because I know people stream games, but they must have like a super powerful gaming PC, because my PC cannot handle uh both gaming and streaming and recording uh all at the same time. RIP. Well, yeah, I have streams of Hellblade. I have the pajama stream that I put the VOD up on my channel because originally we watched Fruits Basket, the Fruits Basket Fruits Basket parody. We watched that, and YouTube copyrighted it, which is fair. So the original VOD is restricted due to that, but the the actual VOD, the edited VOD, is on my channel, so you can still watch it. It was very fun. I enjoyed that. So I like to do it again. Although I'd want to have different backgrounds, and different things. Like I figured out how to make my model eat popcorn or something. So I might be able to do that. We were talking earlier about how, um, my VTuber model's kind of ambiguous. It could be either a cat or a dog or wolf. So I want different tails because different tails could maybe give me some less ambiguity in terms of what animal my model is. Because right now I've got the ears, of course, but that could be, it's kind of just generic ears. I'm really supposed to be a wolf. And you can kind of see that in the way the fur is, but they're pointy ears, so they could be, dog, cat, wolf. Maybe I'm all three. Dog, cat, wolf, hybrid. Oh, ambient rain sounds video. Yeah. Like something with like the other thing I made with the birds. Okay, I do have one that is uh it's right below the bird sounds one. It's an hour long rainy evening, and it has rain all the way through. It has some other sounds like my character eats dinner in them, so you can hear that. Um, but I'd like to make one with just rain and maybe just a few sounds here and there, not necessarily with the full audio show that I had previously. So, because I think it would be easier to listen to sleep. The ambient rain, the ambient noise, with rain, it it's pretty quiet, but in the beginning it does have more sounds in it, like cooking and eating dinner, and so it could be, something to listen to maybe during studying or something like that, rather than sleeping, in case the noises are startling. Although the noises are roughly in the first 10 minutes or so, and then it's mostly rain and cat purring. But I'd like to do something else with the rain because that was really fun and relaxing. I really enjoyed those. I enjoyed making those and listening to them. Surprise, when you add a cat, dog, wolf together, you get by very bee. It's so true. It's so true. Yes. Very true. Very astute observation. um, yeah, so if you want to listen to more rain, you can definitely try I think it's called rain sounds or rainy evening. It's right below the bird video. I think I might make more playlists for my channel as well because I'm gonna be doing more ambient sounds. Like for this background that I'm using, the cherry blossom one with the clouds, I did yeah, this is my pink cherry blossom room with a big window behind me with clouds, and behind the bed is like a mirror, so it's reflecting the clouds moving by, which is really cool. I did this one with the bird song and gentle breeze, and then the other one, the cozy gaming room, the darker one with the rain, I did the rainy evening sounds video uh, with that. So each of my backgrounds is gonna have its own soundscape video. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little bit different with my backgrounds, and I'm like, I really like the backgrounds, and I have them, so why don't I just use them for soundscaping? So yeah, if you'd like to watch those, definitely check it out. It also helps me with like YouTube does this thing where if you watch, you have to have watch hours. So each hour someone watches a video, uh, will give you a watch hour. So that's also a way to farm watch hours. So if you enjoy that, end up listening to it. If you listen to the rain one once, that's 1 hour. If you listen to the bird song one twice, that's an hour. If you put it on in the background, like I sometimes do with ambient sounds, like Autumn Cozy does good ambient noises, ambient noise videos. So if you could put them on in the background and listen to them, that would also really help me if you enjoy them. And then hopefully I'll come out with more soon. But yeah, I keep thinking about how cute my model would be with a tail wagging behind me, like when I smile or something, you know? Cause my ears move. You can tell. It's very subtle, but they move. Yeah, they move, and a tail moving would be nice, like wagging when I smile or something. I also want to get more outfits for my model, but I might do a like a commission or something. Oh, see, my ears are moving. They're moving big time now. Yeah. Well, um I've really enjoyed this stream. I think I'm getting a bit tired. My throat is starting to hurt, so I might uh stop for now. I'll see you all next Monday if you'd like to join again and talk to me. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day. Bye.